You have been convicted of a crime you did not want to commit. A crime of the highest degree. You have been exiled from your brethren and left to rot with the lowest of the low. In this place, there is no redemption. You are the base denominator of all, only to be taken from your cell in the most extreme of circumstances. You have no friends, no family. This is your prison. This is your home. This is your fate. Welcome to Dice Jail.
Yeah, so we went downstairs, and there was just this giant-ass demon man. Now, he was pretty nice, but then he got, like, potentially mean when he just said, by the way, I'm looking for a contract. Well, he wasn't looking for the contract. He was there on contract when we promised to find the contract to see if it was void or not, because the person that hired him is fucking dead. And he said, well, you go ahead and find the contract, but I'm just warning you, if I see you again, I'll have to fucking kill you. We were, like, sick. So we started wandering around, right? And then we opened this door that we didn't open before, and Nix and the pigeon just both got a fucking stroke. So we had to get the fuck out of Dodge. I slammed the door shut. We went, got him healed, then went back to Gauntlight, and then, we, went back down the stairs through the hallway, and we found this ghoul guy. Now, he was a pretty cool ghoul guy. Pretty cool ghoul guy. Ghoul guy? Ghoul guy. Ghoul guy. He was a cool guy. Yeah. There we go. No, he was pretty cool. He asked him about some stuff. He didn't really know the answers to any of it, but we promised to give him some ghoul guts anyways because he's a pretty cool guy. Pretty cool guy. I don't fucking know. Exactly.
So what happened next?
What happened
keep going,
next
keep going.
Yeah, what happened next time? I went up the stairs. We found this like stairway, and we were like, "Do you know where this goes?" And he goes, "Fuck no." We were like, "All right, bet." So we went up the stairway. Tried to open the door. It didn't open, so I immediately gave up. And then Nix was like, "Hell no!" So she busted that shit down. We found this teleportation room with a shit ton of silver that we couldn't take, otherwise the teleportation wouldn't work anymore, which was pretty lame on the teleporter's part. I mean, seriously, like, you design a room that's lined with silver, and like you can't even take the silver. Like, are you kidding me? Fucking hell. So anyways, we had enough of that because fuck that noise, and we went down to this other door, and there was a fucking dead body there, and that was pretty cool. There's a dead body, and there was a statue, and when we walked through the door, Cameron seemed to put a lot of emphasis on the existence of I don't know what it is, a mural on the wall, or a morak. How'd you pronounce it, Cameron?
It's a blood and mud on a wall.
Yes, blood and mud on a wall. A blood and mud mural on a wall. So Petra went and checked it out, and there's a secret door. It's a fucking secret-ass door. And, yes, we opened the door. And take it away, Cameron Smith.
Alright, so that is where we are. We are at Petra, opening the secret door. You slide the wall open, and it reveals a hallway illuminated by the torchlight with alcoves on either side and a door at the end.
You know, I don't know what I expected, but not that. And I checked for traps.
Petra, you look around and you don't see any traps. However, as you step in, your torchlight illuminates a little bit into the alcoves on either side, which appear to have sarcophaguses in them. Sarcophagi in them.
Hey lads, there's sarcophagi in here.
Sarcophagi?
I hardly know.
Well, righty-dighty-dee.
Oh, you're excited about that in a way that I was not prepared for.
Hey, sarcophagi? I hardly know him.
So, Petra, as you step towards the door, as you all step into the hallway here.
Roll initiative.
Nyx,
Yes.
you feel a sudden cold. And you
It's
turn to your left to see, manifesting from within one of the sarcophagi, a shadow.
Oh.
Oh, fuck
Taking a
off!
skeletal
Not a friendly
form.
shadow.
Uh-oh.
Jacob, you were correct. It is time to roll for initiative.
Of course I'm fucking correct. God
I like
fucking
how it waits
damn it.
until I'm next to it to pop out.
Yeah, right.
Like I haven't had enough bad luck tonight.
Hey, look at that. I got a good roll.
Hey, I didn't.
For
Oh, I also got a bad roll.
Still better than mine.
Oh, good heavens.
Oh, god
Oh,
damn
no.
it.
All right. And up first is the shadow here. So it is going to first and foremost attempt to rake at Nyx with its shadow hand. That is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Nyx, you take 9 points of void damage. No, sorry. I can't do math. 7 points of void damage. Sorry.
Have you ever
It is then going to use its second action to pull at Nyx's shadow.
Oh,
My shadow.
And attempt to steal said shadow. So, Nyx, you are now enfeebled 1 as it attempts to steal your shadow, which
Peter Pan.
and
New and weird.
enfeebled makes it so that you take a status penalty equal to its value to strength-based rolls and DCs, including melee attack rolls. And that's one that will tick down. That will tick down on its own, if I'm remembering correctly. It is then going to use its sorry, final action to strike at Nyx again with its shadow hand. That is a 22.
Hits.
All right. Nyx, you take 11 points of void damage. All right. And that is bringing us to Remy's turn.
First of all, this thing is literally Peter Pan, and second of all, I don't know why, but when you said rake at Nyx with its shadowy hand, I don't know why, but the way that you said it reminded me. Have you ever seen the movie Turbo?
Yes.
It reminded me of White Shadow.
Interesting. Take your turn, please.
Okay, so I'm gonna move up here. And
Okay.
I'm assuming that I can now shoot at this thing.
You can just barely see, like, a little bit of it. It is very much cloaked in shadow and darkness right now, as Petra's torch is not illuminating that entire alcove.
Love that. Okay, so I mean, can I shoot it, or
You can certainly try.
I will certainly try it.
All right, make a flat check.
Make a flat check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I rolled a 15.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit.
Cool. What's the hit? That is a 14 plus 7. That's a 21 to hit.
21, that does indeed hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Ooh.
4. The bullet just seems to pass straight through.
Oh, I wasn't a bullet dancer. Shit. Okay. We passed straight through?
It deals no damage.
Fuck!
That's not great news.
That's not great news. I also forgot about my weapon potency thing, so technically...
That doesn't matter because it's not etched into your weapon yet.
I know. Okay, so I'm gonna reload.
Okay, one action
And then
remaining.
and then I'm gonna run the fuck over here.
Okay. Remy runs the fuck away.
Yes.
All right.
Run the fuck away.
That brings us to Petra.
What? The one thing that I can do usefully is
Okay.
useless.
So Petra,
gonna move
you approach.
there.
All right. 2 actions
and then
remaining.
I'm going to go ahead and cast Disrupt Undead.
Okay, and that is a fortitude save, correct?
It is.
All right. That is a 27.
Okay, so it passes and it takes half damage.
Is that a... Well, what is the DC?
17.
So that's a critical
Oh, it's a
success.
crit success.
So it takes no
Fuck.
damage. You have one nope, that is all of your actions. All right, then. Karak, you're up. You don't really know what's going on, just that Petra and Nyx are attacking something.
Oh boy.
And Remy ran away.
And Remy ran away.
All right, I'm gonna
Am I
go
gonna have
ahead
to
and,
pin him to
Captain,
a
this is what
wall
you're doing.
and lift him
Flap
up?
Karak,
to-
you approach and you now see the shadow.
Ah, I see. And am I within 5 feet of it?
Yes.
Ah, I see. Okay. Then I am going to cast Guidance on Nyx.
Okay, Nyx is now guided. And that was... Let's see, is guidance 1 action or 2?
Let me check. It's 1 action, actually.
All right, then you have 1 action remaining.
I'm gonna cast Shield with my last.
Okay. Cool. All right, then. That brings us to Nyx.
I'm going to attempt to exploit vulnerability.
All right, go ahead and make that esoteric lore check.
That is a 12. 12.
A 12. Yeah, you're a little preoccupied with the fact that this thing is trying to rip your shadow away from you. So you're not quite able to hear what the pigeon is saying to you right now.
Okay.
So that was a regular old failure, so you can still do personal antithesis.
Okay. So I'm going to attempt to attack it, I guess. And I'm going to use that guidance since my rolls are.
Alright.
And I got a penalty. And it doesn't matter because I was a natural 1.
Oh!
Oh, boy.
Then I will roll you a fumble card. Rachel, that is card number 21. And that was a melee attack. Sorry, you hit an ally adjacent to you or an ally adjacent to the target.
Oh,
So,
I'm so glad I got out of there.
so, heads is Petra, tails is Karak.
What?
Nyx, roll damage.
Does this thing take away damage too? Or just attacks? Since strength is added to my damage, does it take away
It
one
does.
from
It
that
does
too?
subtract. It should automatically be applied to your character sheet.
Okay, well, I did. There we go. Just doesn't say it on there on the character sheet, so I...
Yeah, you take a -1
damage.
penalty to your strength attack rolls as well.
But does it happen to the damage? Because my strength
Yes.
is
Yeah.
added.
Yeah. You. Well, let me double check, but I'm pretty solidly sure that it subtracts from strength-based damage too. Yep, strength-based damage rolls.
Okay. So that's only 8 points.
All right, Petra, you take 8 points of damage as Nyx swings the blade around her head and just whoosh, catches you right in the cheek.
Fuck.
Nyx, you have 1 action remaining.
I don't know. Can I try to fight it off my shadow? Is that like that? Try to tug at my shadow, or I don't know. I don't want it to take my shadow.
I would say there isn't really. You can't think of too much that you can do about that.
So you just have to accept that there's a creature stealing your shadow. Or attempting to
Yes.
steal your shadow.
I don't like it.
What would you like to do?
Try a little.
No.
Again, I'll attempt to demoralize it.
Okay. How do you attempt to demoralize it?
Give me back my shadow, or next round you'll be sorry. Not this one, obviously, but next one is coming.
All right, go ahead and make an intimidation check.
$21.
21. The shadow just looks at you, cocks his head to the side.
Oh, dang
It
it.
appears
What the
to
fuck?
not be intimidated by you.
Cool.
That brings us
Sums
to the
up
end of
my
your
life.
turn and around to the shadow. I just want to check really quick if Enfeebled ticks down on its own. Enfeebled, PF2E. Let's see. Okay, it does not say... I can't find anything saying that it takes down on its own, so you are still enfeebled. And that will bring us to the shadow, which is going to... it is going to continue to target Nyx with another Shadow Hand attack. That is a 22. All right. Nyx, you take 5 points of void damage. And it is then going to continue attempting to rip your shadow away from you. So you are now enfeebled 2. And it is then going to use its final action to make a strike against Petra. That is a 15 to hit.
That will not hit.
All right, then. That brings us to Remy.
Boogity, boogity, boogity. There's literally nothing that I can do about this thing. As physical attacks seem to do jack shit, and also everybody's crowded around it, so I can't get close enough to attack it with an unarmed attack anyways, or bayonet. So I literally cannot do anything.
Well,
I will stride here. That is all I can do.
You have 2 actions remaining.
Can I pass?
You can, but I'd recommend finding a use for your actions.
I have literally nothing that I can do for my actions. I don't have any magic items at all, except for the room that I haven't even put into the weapon yet. I can throw copper pieces at it.
Okay, then we'll just go to Petra.
I mean, like realistically.
Petra, it's your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna try that disrupt undead thing again.
Okay. That is a dirty 20.
All right, so it's gonna
So
take
it takes
half
damage this time. Yes. And what type of damage is that?
I don't know. Let me read the thing. Positive damage.
Positive damage, which I believe has been changed to vitality damage. It just hasn't changed in the spell's description.
All right. It takes half of 9, so 4
half of
or
9.
something.
Okay. Yeah, that would be 4. All right, and it does indeed take that damage.
Awesome. Is there something I can do to aid Nyx in not getting her shadow torn off?
You aren't sure.
Okay.
But considering you don't have anything to interact with shadows, you're guessing probably not.
Fair play. Okay, I'm gonna do battle medicine for her then.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that medicine check.
God, here's hoping this works out in my favor. Okay, that's an 18.
All right, go ahead and roll that 2d8 healing.
Okay. That's 10 points of healing.
10 points of healing, all right. And Nyx is now immune to battle medicine. All right then. That brings us to Karak.
Squawk. All right, that's going to be. I can pull up my character sheet.
And your shield is down now, by the way.
Okay. We're gonna go ahead and start off with another guidance. Oh wait, actually, she still has her guidance.
Nope, Nyx is immune to guidance.
Oh,
guidance expires at the end of your turn, and she used it either way. So she is now immune to guidance for the next hour.
All right. Well, then that's gonna go to Petra.
Okay. Petra is now guided.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and cast Divine Lance on our friend over here.
All right. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
That's a 16 to hit.
16, unfortunately, does not hit.
No! That's my turn.
That brings us to Nyx.
Okay. I am going to attempt to step away and see if that does anything for my shadow.
Okay. You still feel your shadow. Your shadow is definitely still in, like, being wrenched away, but you're not within actual physical reach of.
Okay, so moving away does not help me get my shadow away.
Doesn't help you get your shadow back, but it does prevent it from immediately getting at it again.
I'm going to attempt to exploit vulnerabilities again. See if I can get information.
Okay, go ahead.
No, that's worse than last time.
Oh no.
That's an 11.
Yeah, no, you're not getting anything new from that, unfortunately.
Just swing my foil. Like, I don't have any faith in myself. That is a 17.
A 17.
No, that's a 16.
Oh,
it's even
that
lower
unfortunately does not hit. All right, then that brings us around to the top of round 3, with the shadow, who is going to move up nice and close to Nyx again, and is going to.
Oh wait.
It does get implements interruption.
Yes,
that was a move.
I'm gonna do that.
Yes. All right, go for it.
Maybe I'll do it.
We'll certainly
that's
try.
a 20.
A 20, that does hit.
Yay!
Just barely, but it does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh wait, that's math. That should be 11.
11. And, yeah, since you used your exploit vulnerability, even with a regular old failure, exploit vulnerability, just a little note, it does make your strikes against the creature you're attempting to exploit considered magical. So, just a note, as your weapon appears to deal full damage. So how much damage was that again?
11.
11, okay. Alright then, it is going to take its second action to make a Shadow Hand strike against you. That is a nat 1.
Yay!
Hopefully, fingers crossed. Alright, I have gotten card number 36. That was an unarmed attack. The effect is called Head Meet Wall. The shadow is now stunned 1.
Oh.
So let me refresh myself on what's. Oh no, that's stupefied. I want stunned. All right, stunned 1. The target cannot act while stunned. Stunned usually includes a value which indicates how many actions you lose from being stunned. Each time you regain actions, reduce the number by the stun value, then reduce the stun value by the amount of actions you lost. Okay, so I guess that just pretty much immediately means that. Wait, no, that's each time you regain actions. So that implies to me that it gets its last action for this turn. And then next turn it will lose an action. So it is going to make... this time it is going to make a Shadow Hand strike against Karak. That is an 18 against Karak.
I actually don't think that hits. Oh, it does hit!
Alright. Karak, you take 10 points of void damage. And that is the end of the Shadow's turn.
Ouch.
That brings
So
us to Remy.
That was 10 points, you said?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, it's my turn.
It is your turn.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna bother getting to bullet answer. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to fire around at Witch Lady here.
Okay.
I understand that Carrick is in my way. So I'm gonna yell Carrick duck.
Okay.
I'm a crow.
I was like trying to think of a way to like make it I was like trying to think of a joke where like I could be like I know you're a crow but duck.
All right then. Roll a hit.
Cool. Oh jeez. Okay, so I got a 25.
25. That does in fact hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Cool. My nose is gonna do jack shit, but that's not the point of what I'm doing here. Another 4.
Yeah, the bullet just goes through.
And hits Petra.
I would have killed you.
The bullet would have killed you first. Okay, so then I'm gonna attempt to demoralize. Is this like, is there a range for that?
I think it's like 30 feet.
Yeah,
that's what
the
that
creature
range.
within 30 feet.
Okay, cool. So I will reload and then attempt to demoralize.
Okay. So how do you attempt to demoralize?
So I scream, "Hey, spooky ghost lady!" And then she looks over, and I just kind of casually flip her off.
All right. Make an intimidation check.
I was like, what funny comment can I make here? No comment is better than stuff. Just flip her off. An intimidation check, you said, right?
Yes.
That is a 26.
A 26. Aren't you lucky? That's exactly what you needed to get. So you get a success, and now the shadow might not have understood or cared about what Nyx had to say, but they certainly understand that gesture, and they are now frightened.
Oh boy.
So that brings us around to Petra.
I love that idea of just imagine somebody seeing you flipping them off, and they just become visibly frightened by it.
I would say this is definitely more taken aback than frightened.
I'll take it.
It's more just excuse me, sir. All right,
oh,
Petra,
God,
you're
it's
up.
gonna come for me, isn't
Okay.
it?
As you can just audibly hear the shadow go, huh?
Wonderful. I'm gonna use Disrupt Undead again. Thank you.
Okay. That is 18.
Wonderful. So it's gonna take half damage,
All right.
and it's gonna take half of 9 again.
So that is 4. All right.
Yes.
You have 1 action remaining.
And I guess I'll cast Guidance on Remy Raddington.
Okay. Remy now has guidance, and Petra, your guidance has expired.
Dope.
All right then. That brings us to Karak.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Forbidding Ward on Petra.
Okay. What does that do?
Yes,
You
what
ward an
does that
ally against the attacks and hostile spells from the target enemy, in this case, the Shadow. The target ally gains a +1 status bonus to armor class and saving throws against the target enemy's attacks, spells, and other effects.
Okay.
Oh,
All right
helpful.
then. So Petra, your AC has been increased by 1, and that lasts sustained up to a minute. So, yeah, Karak, you're going to need to take an action each turn if you wish to sustain it.
Okay.
But, yeah, Petra, you now have that.
Alright, with my final action...
It is already applied to your character sheet, by the way.
Dope.
With my final action, I'm going to whip the ghost.
Alright, go ahead and attempt to whip the ghost.
23.
23, that does in fact hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
I will now nay the ghost.
Alright.
That's 2 points of slashing.
2 points of slashing. Alright then. Unfortunately, it appears that the ghost does not take damage as the whip passes straight through it.
Really? Even with a +1?
It's magical.
It's a resistance thing.
Oh, gotcha. And that's my
Alright,
turn.
that brings us to
pick that
Nyx.
up after I shot it, and like the bullets went through it not once but twice. After the first time, I was like, "Oh, this thing is resistant. I cannot do shit."
It is Nyx's turn. I will note that I had misremembered it, so technically Nyx shouldn't have dealt full damage before, but I'm leaving it alone.
You feel sorry for me, so I gotta get something.
No, it's my mistake. If I make a mistake like that, I'm not going to punish you for it.
I'm going to try to attack it.
Alright, go ahead and roll the hit.
Natural 20.
Oh, hell yeah.
For a 26.
Alright then. I will deal you that crit card. That is card number 43, and that was a slashing attack, correct?
Yes.
Pain and simple, triple damage.
Ooh.
Oh!
Ooh. Okay, that's good. So, it's everything tripled, right? All the modifiers tripled?
Yes.
So that would be 30 points.
Except for, do not include the weakness from the,
So that is... 24 plus 2 for the weakness.
Okay, so 26 points of damage. How do you want to finish this thing off?
Give me back my shadow! And she just like hacks at its hands or wherever it's holding shadow.
Nyx is just
A
like,
little
let
frenzy.
go of my shadow! And just manages to just dismember the ghost's hand, and it just before fading away into nothing. And yeah, we are now out of combat. Each of you gains 60 experience points.
Yippee!
You know what that means.
Wait,
That
how
means
much
Petra
experience?
levels up. 60, 6-0.
Ah.
Oh, Petra leveled up! Holy shit!
So Emma will deal with that at the end of the session. But yeah, now the shadow has been defeated. Nyx, your enfeeblement remains. That is going to... Unfortunately, I can't set it... For some reason, I can't set it to tick down on its own, but
Okay.
that'll decrease at the end of each hour.
Okay.
So, yeah. Alright then.
Well,
What would
how do
y'all
we
like to
feel
do
about
now?
opening this door, lads?
Door!
Let's open the door.
I like
All right.
open
Okay, how does the
doors.
deeply injured member of our party feel about opening this door?
She goes
Open
last.
the door!
Okay,
Open the
just
door.
checking.
Open the door.
Open the door.
Okay.
God.
Petra, you open the door, and
Oh,
within
Christ
you see
almighty, what the fuck is that?
you see a circular room bathed in pale blue gauntlight. As a ribbon quite similar to the one you saw downstairs that healed the ghoul, ribbon of pale blue light coils around the room through the air, with the points upon which the light touches and the stone above. The stone is seething and writhing as if the stone itself were suffering and in pain. the desiccated remains of an enormous worm lie slumped around the ribbon, forming a crescent of shriveled and tattered purple flesh.
Okay, that doesn't seem great.
Lovely.
I hate it.
I'm gonna stick my hand in the room.
Okay. You stick your hand in the room.
Okay, so, like, the whole room isn't bathed in the light. There's, like, a font in the middle here, right?
The whole room... Well, the whole room is bathed in blue light, but, like, the ribbon is... There's, like, the center concentrated area.
Okay. So, I'm gonna say no one get in that. Just...
What if it heals them?
I wouldn't trust it to, since it healed the undead.
Yeah, don't sit in that.
I'm
There are
really clinging to
bones
the outside
everywhere here.
Any interesting bones?
You don't see any specifically interesting bones around the worm. However, Nyx, I would say your keen grave-robbing eye would spot. It looks like there might be something within the worm's remains. You think you see a skeleton still in there.
Whereabouts on?
Right around there.
Try to get it out.
All right, you dig into the worm carcass, and you find what you'd imagine must have been the remains of its last meal. The mostly decayed skeleton of a Dwergar, still clutching a warhammer, with a +1 potency rune etched into the shaft. Nyx, would you like to take the warhammer?
Alright, hold up. Anybody want this?
I do not use warhammers.
I use gun.
I don't need the rune.
I will. Hold on to it then.
All right. Then.
What does the rune do?
It's +1 weapon potency. The same thing you've got on your whip.
If they say there's a rune, it's a 99 out of 100% chance at this point that it's a +1 potency rune.
Very good point.
All right, so Nyx, you now have that, and yeah, if you wish to end up, transferring that rune or something like that, then that would be something you could go to Morlabent for in town.
Morlabent.
I will also note there's a very specific, almost rhythmic heartbeat that you notice as you stand in the room.
Me no likey. Me no likey. Me no likey.
Anyone pro me trying to open this door so we can get out of this specific room?
Yep,
That's not an answer.
I will help open the door if it gets us out of this room.
All right, Karak, are you going to be with the rest of the party, or just keep standing there?
I'm investigating the wall.
Which wall?
I'm up here.
Which wall?
No, that was a joke.
Oh, okay. I can never tell with you people. All right, so Petra, you enter the door in the eastern wall and find yourself in a small little passageway with an unlit lantern against the wall. You cannot see either corner currently.
Okay. I'm gonna peek.
You step in and see stone walls on either side.
Can I investigate this lantern?
Sure. You look at the lantern, and it certainly appears to be a lantern. However,
there's something up with it.
Seemingly, as you look at it, looks like there's a chain attached to it.
I'm gonna pull the chain.
All right. You pull the chain, and
Secret
the wall opens into a room that you've already been into, where Nyx stole, I think, the rusty corkscrew.
Memories.
Those were the days.
If I pull it again,
You
does
weren't
it do
there.
anything?
You pull it again, and the door shuts.
Alright, I'm gonna open it again.
It opens.
Alright. Anyone else got any thoughts?
Well, we've already been there.
Did we clear this area, or did we not? I don't remember.
So to the left, that's the hallway that led you to the Minotaur skeleton, but you've not explored everything here.
Well, shall we?
We shall.
Nyx, as you enter. Remy, as you enter. There we go. Remy, as you enter, you notice the other end of the hallway, the other dead end of the hallway. Kind of odd that it would just be a dead end right there. That it would be just a dead end right there.
Yeah.
And as you take a quick closer look, you think you see a pair of bricks that are slightly raised outwards from the rest of the wall.
I pull the bricks.
You attempt to pull the bricks and they don't budge.
I push the brick.
You push the bricks and a secret door opens, leading into a very small circular stone chamber.
No!
A single image of a moss-caked skull adorns the, well, I guess you can't technically see it. Oh my god, you peek your head around the corner and you can see there's an image of a moss-caked skull on the wall.
Oh wait, you can't see. Oh my god.
Yeah. That is what you find in this room.
Yay. So nothing really suspicious going on.
Remy enters the room and
He immediately dies.
not quite. Yeah, there's an unlit lantern on the wall, and then there's also the mossy skull on the wall.
Okay, so let's check the lantern. See what's up with that. Because last time there was a lantern in it. Something there.
It looks like the lantern is just a lantern.
Let's check the skull.
How do you check the skull?
I, Remy Rattington, with my cataraxy eye, peer at the skull, searching for any fastened objects or attached thingamabobs.
Well, the skull appears to, as far as you can tell, it actually appears to be the symbol of Nimbleoth, which you would recognize at this point after seeing that symbol a few times around Gauntlight. Other than that, it appears raised in a similar manner to those bricks that open the door. So what you doing?
Similar to the bricks that open the door, you said.
Yes.
I push the skull.
You push the skull and it pops back out. It certainly is a button, but it appears that the button is, for whatever reason, not functional at this very moment.
Not functional? That's boring.
It seems as though there might be a step missing in getting its functionality to work.
What if you close the door behind you?
What?
Does Remy
I
close
don't know,
the door
maybe it
behind
only
him?
works if the door is closed.
No, I'm not closing the door behind me, because if I push this thing and it's like a trash chute or something and I disappear, fuck you, I'm not doing that.
You want me to push it?
No. No, no, no.
You're gonna push it then? Here, hold pigeon. I give my pigeon to Petra.
Okay.
And I come in with Remy, shut the door,
Okay.
and push it.
Okay,
All right.
so shut the door now. And
Petra,
now
you now
I'm
have the pigeon. Nyx, you press the button as you are both engulfed in darkness, and just the floor beneath you moves.
I
Starts to
fucking
move
knew it!
downwards.
I fucking knew it!
Oh.
It appears.
I fucking knew it!
It appears that you're
It's
on
the
an
red
elevator.
core!
No, it's an elevator, dipshit. As you're brought to a lower level.
Okay, we should totally push it again, go back up, and play dead.
100%.
Why?
Okay.
Why play dead?
Because you
You're
guys
not
don't
there.
know what
Because it's
happened.
funny as fuck.
All right, so you're playing dead and
Okay.
pushing
You push
the
the
button.
button.
Okay.
Wait. I'm going to stab Remy with my rusty corkscrew. And then I'm going to stab myself with the rusty corkscrew to get some blood going.
Make an attack roll against Remy.
I mean, I'm not trying to hurt him real bad, but just a little bit.
Still.
Okay, that's a
Oh my god!
18 plus 6, since I'm enfeebled 21.
God fucking damn it!
So roll.
I feel so
I would say
betrayed.
since you're not actively
You
trying to
owe me
inflict
one.
too much
I'm not
damage.
trying to. I'm just trying to get him to bleed some without.
Yeah,
being-
both of you take 2 points of bleed damage.
Oh my
This is
god.
probably
Okay, so
not wise, but she's not wise, so it makes
so
sense.
so
You've
me
got some
catching
blood
on
going.
to what she's doing just starts screaming bloody murder.
Petra and Karak, you can hear the screams of the damned rat man
I'm
down
talking
below.
I'm talking like some real fucking like Tom and Jerry.
I'm gonna press in the brick.
You attempt to press in the bricks, but they do not. They do not seem to want to function right now.
Huh.
Okay,
Well,
you ready? I smeared the blood everywhere.
All
Are you
right.
good, Remy? Are you good, Remy?
I'm good. Shut the fuck up.
I press the skull with my elbow so it doesn't get blood on it, and then
Okay.
I fall on the floor immediately.
Okay. So, Petra
Play
and Karak, the door slides open, and you see Remy and Nyx on the floor. Remy and Nyx, I need performance checks from both of you.
Performance.
Performance?
Okay.
Oh, that's not as good. That's my deception. Can I use deception?
Well, I got a 21, so
Sure, you can use deception. Why not?
well, either
Because
way, I
it's
got a
funny.
21.
It's a 26 with deception, but it's a 21 with
Christ.
performance.
Okay, so Karak and Petra, Nyx and Remy are fucking dead.
are dying.
They are outright fucking dead.
Well,
Shit!
I'll have to find another party. It was nice knowing you.
You're really fucking useless. Did you know? Now we gotta go bury them. We can't afford to store them all in the fucking stone chamber. I suppose we can afford Nyx for at least a week, but the Rat Man's gonna have to, get buried.
Yes, fair point. Let's bury them. I'll give them their rights.
All right.
right.
You take Gramps and I'll take Nyx.
Alright,
Sorry
alright.
about this pigeon.
I collect Remy.
Alright.
Collect Remy!
You collect Remy. He is cradled in your arms. He's your baby boy.
I add Remy to my inventory.
As
How
Tarek
far
picks
are
me-
we-
As Tarek picks me up, you just hear like a massive jingle from the back of Ammo.
How far are we letting this bit go?
That's not a Karak and I question.
I'm not asking Karak. I'm asking Remy and Nyx.
Part of me wants to like wait until like in the hole, and just like until just like pop up and go oogly boogly.
No, you're not gonna do that, because you're gonna be buried alive.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'll be like in the hole, but like it's before you put the dirt on me, so I'm just like sitting there in the
Remy
hole.
pops up, oogity boogity, and then Petra's like, oh fuck, he's a zombie! Just whacks him with a shovel.
And then I fucking like get up and go, no, I'm not a fucking zombie, you idiot.
No, you
She
wouldn't
just
have a
whacks
chance
me
again. I got better. Alright, so Karak has now
my
picked
God.
up baby boy Remy.
Alright.
This is the dumbest
I,
fucking thing I've
what
ever
now?
done.
I'm going... I throw him as hard as I can against the wall. No.
Make an athletics check!
No! Yeah, fuck it, it's funny. Alright, oh god, where am I at? 13.
Okay, Remy, so here's the all-important question. How hard do you commit to this bit? Are you trying to catch yourself, or are you trying to remain corpse-like?
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go along with it. What wall is he throwing me against right now?
Great question.
Does he if he throws me into like a wall like in this room, then I have the perfect bit.
Okay, we're gonna do that then. I'm gonna bring you out here, like right over here, and I'm gonna slam you against this wall.
Okay. Alright. Remy, you get thrown into the wall.
Yes, I get thrown into the wall, and then...
Are you remaining limp?
No, I lay on the ground for a second, and then I open my eyes, with my eyes rolled to the back of my head. And I get up, grunting and like making zombie noises, like with my arms in front of me like Frankenstein, as I just like speak backwards talk.
Yeah, he's fine.
Oh my god.
Okay, so I'm holding Nyx. Is Nyx just like...
I imagine Nyx is just like snickering.
No, I think as soon as she hears the commotion, she probably like leans so she can see what's going on out there and just gets it away.
When Nyx starts moving, I drop her in shock. I'm very sorry about it, but I do drop her.
Nix and Remy, I'm giving both of you 10 XP for that, and then I'm also giving Nix a hero point.
Oh my god.
For what little is left of the session tonight.
That is the greatest
bit I
have ever contributed to.
Oh my
What did
god,
you
that was
say?
so good. That was so good. Alright. What now?
Oh my god. Well, I couldn't really see where the elevator led to because the light was off. Like, there was no light.
We didn't try to open the door.
Yeah, we did try to open the door.
Well, so,
that too.
Nix, since you have dark vision, when you got to the bottom, you would have seen that there were 2 doors, one on either side of the elevator.
So there's 2 doors down there.
Okay, well, let's go and let's see what they did. This is gonna be a story that like we tell for like the next 5 sessions.
So, what are y'all doing now?
We all going to get in the elevator and go down?
Alright, so you can only fit 2 people at a time.
Even though 2 of us are really short and can just ride on someone's shoulders?
You make a very good point.
Oh no.
Oh boy, 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 oh boy. I'm small enough.
Okay, we get in the elevator.
Okay, so who's on whose shoulders?
I guess Nix and the pigeon are on my shoulders.
Okay.
Oh god, I've got the rat.
Yeah, that laugh is why he's not getting anywhere near me.
Fair. I wouldn't let him anywhere near me either. Or within 20 miles of a school.
You invited him to our graduation.
Yeah, I did. Alright, so
too damn
I
close.
know where you live.
you enter the elevator, you close the door behind you, you press the button, the elevator brings you down. Nix, your your enfeebled condition decreases by 1. So you're now only feebled 1. Alright, the elevator brings you down, down, down. And you are now at the bottom. With a door on either side.
Which door?
I don't know. North or south?
Nobody cares.
North.
Yeah,
gonna
north.
set down my shoulder companions.
Okay. And you begin trekking north, up through the long, narrow hallway,
Meow.
approaching the door at the end.
Why am I always the one that opens the doors?
You're not always the one that opens the doors. Don't you remember?
I've
when
opened
I
like
got murdered
3 doors today.
Didn't I open that door? No, I didn't open that door. That's
No,
right.
I opened that door.
No,
I
yeah, that's
paid
right.
for it
I opened
dearly.
the one across to it.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did. The ghost door? The one with the weird light that we followed to the ghouls?
That was a session ago.
And then I also opened the one that led to the friendly ghoul. And then the one that led to the secret tunnel. Anyways, opening the door.
Alright.
Oh boy, what's
Remy,
this?
you open the door, and on the other side, you see what looks to have been, at one point, a writing studio. But it is now obliterated by tiny swatches of skinned flesh marked with tattoos around the room. Remy, you can also see, barely illuminated by the torchlight, an individual sat at said desk, whose pointed ears perk up as the head slowly turns towards you.
Hi.
You have disturbed my work.
Yeah, so sorry about that. We'll just leave you to it.
Ah!
We're sorry to leaving it there.
And
so I'm gonna turn back to everybody, and I'm just gonna be like, if you want to go that way, I'm cool with it, but I'm not gonna be the one to go first. And I walk to the back of the line.
I mean, is that gentleman accepting that we've just closed the door?
I don't think so, but Karen, do you want to find out?
that is where we're gonna leave tonight's session.
That is the spirit of a broken man.
Carrick, how do you feel?
I'm glad I got to slam Remy against the wall.
Well, someone was gonna have to at some point.
He finally got to do what we've all wanted to for so long.
Including Remy.
Nix, how do you feel?
She's feeling better after the elevator fun.
Nice. Petra, how are you feeling?
It's been a real mixed bag in terms of days.
As it tends to be.
Yeah.
And Remy, how are you feeling?
I am feeling just so wonderful. Aside from the goblin that I may or may not have gotten us into an immediate initiative with the second that we start next session.
It's definitely not a goblin, but all right.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what it is.
He heard pointed ears and went, goblin?
Yeah.
Yes, because goblins are the primary fantasy creature with pointed ears.
Okay, fine. Fine. The Vulcan. I don't fucking know.
It's Spock! We've walked into Spock's
Yeah, exactly. I'm fucking...
Never mind, I'm changing his voice. He's now going to be played by Leonard Nimoy. Oh my God.
Excellent decision.
Alright then. Emma, I'm keeping you. And then everyone else.